When I walk into a room in my uniform...
There is a look that gets thrown my way.
When I walk into a room in my uniform...
It's as if for a second everything stops.
For I am the image of escape.
A symbol of sex appeal and sightseeing.
All high heels and higher standards.
Navies and nylons.
With nails polished into pearls.
And it's just this way. It's just this way. It's just this way.
When I walk into a room in my uniform...
There is a look that gets thrown my way.
When I walk into a room in my uniform...
It's as if for a second everything stops. It's just this way. And it's just this way.
This hotel is a fucking shithole. And you know what? Fuck you, Jane.
When I walk into a room in my uniform...
You know what? Fuck you, Jane.
There's a look that gets thrown my way.
I am never drinking with you again.
It's as if for a second everything stops.
You?
For I am the image of escape.
You should know better.
A symbol of sex appeal and sightseeing.
I am easily encouraged, and you take advantage of that.
And it's just this way,
For fucking years, you've taken advantage of that.
It's just this way.
You are a terrible friend. You're a terrible fucking friend.
Excuse me, what did you just say?
When I walk into a room in my uniform...
Because I wasn't the one pouring those drinks.
There's a look that gets thrown my way.
You're a grown woman, Tony.
It's as if for a second everything stops.
You.
For I am the image of escape.
You are the one that should know better.
A symbol of sex appeal and sightseeing.
I can't help the fact that I'm fun to be around.
And it's just this way.
I can't help the fact that together we have fun.
It's just this way.
Isn't that a good thing, to have fun?
I was sick this morning. That wasn't fun.
Didn't seem that drunk.
I'm quitting drinking.
You'd quit breathing first.
Well, maybe I'll just drink a little less.
Yeah, let me know how that works out for you.
You've such little faith in me.
No, I'm just realistic. And by the way, you've got lipstick on your teeth. But that colour suits you, makes your eyes all wow.
And it's glamour and grace.
And it's manners and managing.
And it's turbulence and turbos and tickets.
And it's just passing through and moving on.
And it's 30,000 feet of freedom.
And it's just coming and going and...
It's just...
takeoffs.
And landings.
The story starts with Laurie, who sits alone at a bar with a pint that has long since gone flat. Her friends play pool nearby and chat without using consonants. Laurie stares into her pint and wishes that the floor would swallow her whole, but knows if that were actually possible, the floor would not want her. She just sits and waits for life to move her somewhere. Waits for wind, responsibilities, or her cat to tell her what to do, where to go, and how to be. But then Kate appears, and Kate is Magic, not the TV and sparkles kind. She is finding a fiver in the pocket or the smell of your favourite food. Laurie stares as Kate walks into the bar, taking up space like water. And Kate knows she's electric. Kate looks around. Laurie looks at Kate. And Laurie has waited for this moment her entire life. She is ready to see their future. She is ready to see the first date, the first fight over who gets what side of the bed, running with her through a field, having sex in the back of a car, or a snogging session in the rain. She is ready. She is so fucking ready. But then this insane thing happens. Their eyes meet, and Kate smiles, and Laurie forgets how to breathe. Laurie and Kate stare and smile, and Kate is stunning, and Laurie is not breathing. Kate asks if the chair is free. Laurie reaches her hand up and gestures towards the chair. Kate follows the motion of Laurie's hand and takes a seat. Laurie hasn't taken one breath. Kate starts to lean in for an introduction, and they get closer and closer and closer and closer. And Laurie can finally breathe.
vagina. Turn over on cameras. Speed. Just one little thing. At one point you actually shifted round in your seat to face her this way. Do you mind not doing it too much this time?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, are we starting yet or not?
Is that us ready? The neighbour's dog, that's what started it. Well, not exactly. It started when she went on her trip. It started when you went on your trip, didn't it, darling?
Yes, yes.
That's when it started. But most recently, the neighbour's dog as well exacerbated the situation.
A dog does not need a light left on at night.
It's a puppy.
A dog is an animal.
A golden retriever.
A dog is not scared of the dark.
It's scared of the dark.
It's a dog.
Don't shout.
Sorry.
She stands at the bathroom window for hours, don't you?
Counting.
Watching. Counting the hours until they turn it off.
11, 12.
Because it's not an environmentally friendly light bulb, see? And then they get up and the wife, what's her name?
I can't remember.
Well, anyway, they get up and go out to the garden with it, and it does its toilet, and she
picks it up with a plastic bag.
in a plastic bag.
Le persone in questo paese, alle
But
persone
darling,
in questo cazzo di paese, non gli importa
I think
un'America
that's a bit-
merda. What? The majority of the population of this country don't give a flying shit. Fact.
I find it hard to make the connection between all this, which I do believe in, and the world,
She always says this.
which is sort of what?
I do believe in.
What do you mean?
Like it's fairies.
No.
Like we might wake up tomorrow and it's all been a dream.
See, this is what happens. I try to talk about my feelings and
How is that you?
she jumps into one about my terminology.
How is that your feeling?
I feel guilty.
Here we go.
I work at a school, okay? In Glasgow, it's hard work, I do my best. When Freya told me about meat, I was vegan for 3 months.
She still ate cheese.
One time! Anyway, shut up! I am trying to tell them about my feelings. And on my way to work, I pass a Starbucks, and I know Starbucks is bad. Nobody doesn't know that Starbucks is bad, but they do really good coffee. And I'd walk past this Starbucks, and on a Friday morning, I'd go in to say, well done to myself for getting through the week, to warm me up, to make
On
me
a
feel...
Friday morning.
It was my weekly treat.
She went in every day.
No.
Oh, yes, you did.
Freya.
So she does something once and she tells herself as she does it just this once. And it's like because she does it every time that somehow her brain manages to convince her that it's true.
They have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, so this is a woman who smoked 20 days for 10 years, and when I suggested that she might like to give up, what did you say?
I gave up last year.
I'm not a smoker.
I'm not. Are we finished?
You say they've moved so you don't have to say they're dead. They've moved away to...
Tiny wee underground flat.
Yes,
In a cemetery.
exactly.
That's a relief.
And since when was relief one of the 5 stages of grief?
I don't know.
Come on, we went through the 5 stages of grief earlier. Shock.
Shock. Horror.
Sorrow.
Sorrow. Hysteria.
Anger.
Anger. Sexual frustration.
Apathy and depression. Recovery. You are fucking hopeless.
I know, it's going to be a disaster. What am I going to do?
Strict adherence to social norms and expectations. then everything's going to be all right. The 5 stages of grief. Shock, sorrow, anger, apathy and depression, recovery, or in your case, lie, lies, lying, untruths, and
Falsehoods.
if you do anything wrong, it's because you're in shock. If you cry, it's sorrow. If you punch anyone, it's anger. If you fall asleep, it's depression. If you happen to get tipsy and get off with someone, it's recovery. There's no set time period for the 5 stages. They might all happen in the one day. Now, come on.
I can't be bothered.
See? Apathy and depression. Now let's have another drink. I've no sympathy for you. This all should have been nipped in the bud a long time ago.
Well, I am prone to letting things drift.
It's one thing letting things drift, it's another ended up married to them.
He asked me.
You could have said no.
He caught me off guard. I mean, his dad had just died. He didn't have anybody else. And the closer it got, he was looking forward to it that much.
Sad bastard.
You're talking about the man I loved.
Now that was good.
It was, wasn't it?
Oh, very convincing.
I think I felt something.
Keep that up and you're laughing. You know, you've been lucky in a way.
Lucky?
Oh, well, at least he didn't leave you. That would have been really embarrassing.
At least if he'd left me, he would have taken his stuff. I think I might love him.
No, you don't.
I need to get ready.
We're supposed to crave contact. I don't. I like distance, space, room around me to breathe. I've been undressed too many times, roughly, not out of eagerness or urgency, desire, just rush. Clothes yanked over my head, buttons and flies undone, and I'm not even there. They might as well be undressing a corpse. Solid air. They don't see me. They might even be in another room, chatting to someone else, and I'm just a chore. An entity to be stripped, examined, washed, dressed, or put to bed. That's why you are not allowed to touch me. You may crave it. You might even beg for it. So go on. Beg. Beg for me. Beg. You know you'd never experience anything else quite like it. No one else quite like me. Go on. I know you want to. I can see it in your eyes. Go on. Beg.
Penny! 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 You didn't understand my complexity. Penny! You never did understand how complex I could be. Oh. You didn't try to understand. For you. If you weren't able to... If you weren't able to support my complex, you didn't have it in you. Passion wasn't something you ever... Compassion, you didn't never have. You were condescending. And I knew... I knew that you didn't understand me. Oh. Understand me, actually. Disappointed. Without respect and order. That's that. That's knowing that you won't get what I get to say because you don't have the patient compassion. I didn't bother saying it. No, don't put it. I don't bother saying it. Everything, don't put it. Everything boring. Do everything boring. Yeah. Fuck off. Fuck off. Du vet på mig. Nu. Ready? Du vet mig.
When our daddies come into a room at night, we leave our bodies and fly out the window, up to the stars, past the houses and the trees, and all the parked cars, past the sun and the moon, and Mercury and Mars. To the planet of the angels, which is very, very far. There's an angel there for everyone. There's even one for me. She has long black hair and a shiny gold dress. She's as pretty as can be. She sits me in her lap. She rocks me in her arms. She sings a little song for me to keep me safe from harm. I sit on her lap. Until my father, my daddy, my stepfather, my grandfather, my godfather, my papa, my pop, my uncle, my brother's friend, my sister's boyfriend, my mother's boyfriend, my 4th grade teacher, my 6th grade teacher, my babysitter, my doctor, my dentist, my neighbor, my priest, my mailman. Is finished. And it's time to go home. My angel cries. And I cry. But she has to send me back. My angel cries. And I cry. But she has to send me back.
Beginning then that led to long, long years of shrinking freedom. Capture in an English prison that led her to her end.
Marie. Mais tu es la reine, chérie. Et je suis toujours ta maman.
Il était un petit navire.
First birth to France, then. First step. Standing on the dock, her hand locked in mine.
The future is unwritten, Marie. You are 5 years old. Be bold, be courageous. God has chosen you in his infinite wisdom to carry the heart of your country in your soul. You're not leaving, Petit, you're arriving.
Il était un petit navire.
No one knows everything.
Are you the Marie I know? The same Marie who would jump onto a pony and ride for half a day or more?
What if? What if? Oh, I'm excited. What if? It's me.
Do well, pretty well, and thank you God every day.
Stand up, straight back, make the future your own. Step,
Then fly. Throw your heart over the space between here and the next place.
You're never more alive than when you're afraid.
At least we died with dignity.